Okay. All right. So we should have a few of you guys here so far. Looks like we're getting. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties here as we're using this new platform, and I'm trying this this platform out. So thank you guys for your patience. If you guys can see if you guys can get this out to your people. We'll wait a couple of minutes until we do that. See, I'm getting back to everybody now. So. Okay. Okay, guys, if you guys, we're gonna wait. Gosh, yeah, we gotta wait a couple minutes here to make sure everyone is able to get on. Let's see. All right, everybody, want to welcome you guys out to the to our opening up the month. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there. Hold on, you know what? I better go and post this in a page. Let's see here. That. I'm gonna post this on. Karen is on. Welcome on, Karen. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so we're slowly building on up here. And once again, thank you guys so much for your patience and sticking with us here. So, oh, hold on. All right, looks like Pam is on as well. Now, if you're supposed to be if you're supposed to be one of the admins or presenters, if you guys can, make sure you guys use that admin link that I sent you guys. Tyrone, I'm seeing you in there. I'm going to assume that we're not going to have nearly as much people as we thought we would, just because of the fact that the link that was probably sent out was the wrong. I'm using this newer system now, so it's kind of still figuring out the ups and downs of this thing. But it's already 5:12 my time, so I know that we got to get jamming. And luckily, you know, we have obviously a few of our leaders on here. So yeah, it looks like so far we've got Wendy, we've got Karen, we've got Pam, we've got Tyrone, we've got Brandon, we've got who else do we have coming on? Okay, there's 6 of you guys here so far. Wow, yeah. It's a good thing. I think this is recorded, so hopefully the recorded link will be up right after this, and I'll make that available so you can have your people listen to it. There's probably so, and luckily they can actually, I mean, this particular service can actually use a whole different. I mean, you can actually view it from your iPhone. You can view it from your, from your iPad. You can on the go, whatnot. You don't have to download any weird software. So luckily that works here. So let me see here. How do I do? Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to kind of start going into it. Tyrone, O'Connell, if you guys are able to get into the admin side, if you guys can, I sent you guys the admin password or the admin link. So if you guys can you guys link into that if possible. Let me try and get. I'm going to send this to you guys. Okay. There's another option for that. And okay, so I'm going to start kind of rolling with it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have the replay link up there for your team. I know that's kind of late for some of you guys there, way on Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. Well, it's been a phenomenal month. Hopefully, as we have people log on, there's O'Connell.
Holy smokes!
And there's Tyrone. All right, there you guys are.
Freaking A.
Well,
find the freaking Da Vinci Code in this damn freaking web chat. Jesus. Freaking decode the freaking Chinese. Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, it was weird, bro. We had the link. I mean, it. You know what? Okay, here's what happened. I set up 5 p.m., but the way that the time, like when you're selecting the time, I selected 5 p.m. I should have actually selected like military time. What is that, 1800 or something like that? So I should have actually selected 1800 or 1700 or whatever that is. And so
we'll glad us three on the chat and no one else. glad we're gonna open up the month strong and no one else is.
Hey, how's Arizona going, man?
Good fun. I love it up here. Good stuff.
Oh, good. Are you on your mobile phone or in your laptop right now?
I'm iPad action right now.
Nice. How about you, Tyrone? How you doing over there, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Nice. There you go.
This mental explosion, man.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Yeah. I think Wendy and Sandra had some activity out there, huh?
They were.
Yeah.
I'm learning Spanish now, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Rosetta Stone. That Rosetta Stone is coming into play.
Right.
So what I would suggest is while I'm talking, like when I'm presenting, just press press mute out your line. Because what's gonna happen is, like, if you guys' stuff makes noise, then it's gonna send the screen out or whatever. But what do you call that? So, or you know what I can do here? Hold on. Okay, there, I muted out O'Connell. Okay, cool. I don't know where Deja's at. Do you know if Deja's able to get on? Hold on, let me try and see if I can get.
Oh, there we go. He's trying to get on, but I don't know. I guess he doesn't have the right link. Is because you send the link to the one that finally worked is the one you sent to me, Tyrone, Eva, and Wendy.
Oh, really? I didn't
That's
send
the
it
only
to
one
him?
that you didn't send it to Judd, Kuno, or Dej.
Okay, so the one that they need to get to is the one that I posted inside of the group.
Oh
Well,
gosh.
the rest of everybody else, you know what I mean? I already posted inside of the group page already, and then the one for you guys, the admins, that was something else.
So who's the admins? Is it me, Tyrone, Eva, and Wendy?
And Deja, or whoever was inside of that thing? Yeah, Wendy too. Yeah.
You said Deja. It has Deja, Judd, and Kanoa in another one.
Oh
Are we
yeah.
all going to be on the admin account?
Well, yeah. I mean, if they can get in.
Is this supposed to be for everyone or just the leaders?
No, it's
Everyone,
supposed to be
right?
for everyone. Yeah, but then you guys are only gonna see whoever's the admin. You guys are only seeing the admin on the screen. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
they're
there's
looking at us or what?
Oh yeah. So they're all watching you cracking up, I'm sure, right now. But
Oh, okay. So how do we how do we see who's looking at us, or can you see that or what?
No. You can only see the people's faces who are on. Oh, there's Wendy.
Holy smokes!
Wendy's in the house. You guys are all right. Good.
I would clap, but one hand is on my iPad, so yeah, one hand.
All right, awesome. Okay, well I'm gonna wait another couple seconds for. Yeah, so they're all watching you crack. What's his name? For Deja or something like that. But other than that, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna meet you guys out. Okay, so as we start out the month, guys, once again, make sure you guys have your calendar. I'm starting to go very strong now on the long distance push, just because we have. Hold on, let me situate my mic here. Okay, so just to, obviously, so we can start, helping and supporting our people that are long distance outside of the 808. So. One of the things, as you guys can obviously see, that I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of webinars. Now, the webinars are pre-recorded, as you guys can probably tell. So the webinars are pre-recorded. So I'm doing the reason why we're doing the pre-recorded ones is, well, your prospects won't know that it's pre-recorded, but you're able to actually reach out to a larger amount of people because it can be more steady. There's less. The margin for error is radically smaller when it's pre-recorded like that. And so we have a number of hybrid, like it's kind of hard. It's really high end, really high tech, but we're going to be creating a Spanish one. Of course, Wendy, I spoke to you about that as well. Yeah. We're also going to be creating a YEP presentation or webinar as well. And so, Okano, I'm going to be speaking to you and Deja and Kano about that. And so we're also going to do a Gen Y, and then we're also going to do, one mainly for like the women and all that kind of stuff. There's Deja. Deja, how are you, Deja?
Good.
Where you at? Did you just finish work?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. Okay, well, welcome on to the call. So we're just basically starting off, and luckily we've got most of our leadership here. So, and this is going to be recorded so that our team can actually see the replay. I know they were the link kind of messed up here, and I actually had the I had the thing. I had the program the webinar for like 5 o'clock this morning. It was supposed to have actually been military time, like 1700. So it should have been 1700 versus 500. So I don't know, whatever. Okay, so the webinars are going to be okay. Now, if you guys go to 2yearplan.com / so it's TWO yearplan.com / calendar.html. You'll see. Okay, in fact, hold on. Let me do this. Let's go screen share. Let's go desktop. Okay. So I don't know if you guys. Hopefully, you guys can see that. But if you guys go to the 2yearplan.com / what did I say? Calendar. It has the schedule of events right here. So Monday, today, obviously, 2 you know, this. And this is actually the reason why I chose this service. It's kind of weird like this, but it's a I'm able to actually update this from my phone. So tomorrow we have a real results party. Now we have a standing real results party here on the Big Island, 7 o'clock p.m. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Obviously, I'm going to be at that one. I'll have a few of my own personal guests there as well. And then, of course, Wednesday. Now, this is where you and Deja Kano are obviously going to be coming into play. We have a real webinar. Okay, so that's what we're calling those things. We're having a real webinar, and that's going to be the YEP of Mission 1000. And so that's going to be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Now, we can make the decision as to whether or not you guys want to do that live or you want to do pre-recorded but make it look live, right? So now there's a number of things we can do with this, okay? Just and Wendy, I'll say this all once so you guys can all hear it all one time. We have the opportunity to do these webinars live, or we can do it pre-recorded. Now, once again, why do I say pre-recorded reigns king? I say pre-recorded reigns king just because of the fact, once again, that the margin for error is pretty much zero. There is no margin. Like this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like oh, okay, we'll switch to this. There's always something that happens, you know, technology. Someone's computer shuts down, or someone the power is out, or the internet's acting up. So there's always some type of, you know, something that goes on. In my experience, what I found with webinars is I'm always going to try to minimize, you know, the error, you know, and especially when you're dealing with long distance or online marketing. So what I would suggest is, and this is some of my thoughts, okay, and I'm bringing this to you guys. You guys tell me what you guys think. Is like, let's say for instance, if you guys look at the schedule, are you guys looking at? Is there a schedule screen? Are you guys looking at that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you guys see that the YEP webinar is on a Wednesday, 7 p.m. And if that doesn't work for you guys, we can obviously change that. But we could do something to where we do a webinar where you say, hey everybody, welcome. You know, it's a beautiful Wednesday, yada yada yada. And that's the webinar that we're gonna run every Wednesday. And then we'll also record another webinar that'll play on the Saturday or something like that. And so you're gonna say, hey guys, welcome. It's a beautiful Saturday today. And so there's certain things that makes it seem like it's truly live. And this is truly the way you automate a business, you know. And so I'm going to be teaching you guys that. Obviously, that's kind of one of my specialties, is you know, learning how to automate your recruiting and automate your business. And that's something that I truly want. That's one thing that's really going to set us head and shoulders above every single one of our competition. Because while our competition is sitting down there in front of a screen trying to go live, you know, for an hour, hour and a half, you know, we've already whittled it down to a science with a high-end, a high-touch webinar, and during that hour, hour and a half, we're out there recruiting more people and prospecting more people, and hundreds or thousands of people are getting closed, you know, and enrolled through that webinar, and it's totally automated in the background. So that's one thing I would certainly suggest, or you could just do a truly live webinar, just, you know, no tricks, nothing to it, right? And once again, it's totally up to you guys. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, we have a power hour here in Kona. Now, I would suggest on you guys' in your markets that you probably want to create some type of power hour in your town, in your city. Power hour is, you know, it's really an effective. It's a really effective tool to have, because if you don't, well, you know, it kind of sucks doing network marketing all on your own. You know, if you don't have to. If you can do it with a team of people, obviously, that's gonna be the best situation if you can do it with the team. I know Ho'o, I know you, Deja, you guys have obviously done power hours with me. Ho'o, what are some of your thoughts on a power hour?
I love it. It helps, you know, the fire, the excitement's there. You're able to make massive amounts of calls and get the word out there a lot quicker, a lot more efficiently, in a smaller amount of time. You know, everyone's, like I said, the excitement's in the room, so the fire's there. You're not really scared, I guess, but you're able to make a lot of calls and yeah, I mean it's really effective. We've seen it work. We've gotten a lot of more people to the events because of it. Yeah, I mean it's the name of the game is how quick can you expedite information, and that power hour is just blasting. So yeah, it's good fun and good content.
Yeah, and there's also, you know, there's also some dynamic that goes with that as well. You know, there's a certain dynamic. I know that Deja, I'm gonna unmute you real quick. Oh no, you are unmuted already. So, Deja, what are some of your thoughts on the power hour and why they're effective?
Well, simply because everybody comes together in one room, and just the energy itself pushes people to do something they wouldn't do otherwise if they're by themselves at their house.
Right.
So they
Like
have
what?
they
Like
have
what?
each other, like actually making the call. You know,
Ah,
when people get overwhelmed, they usually find distractions for themselves. So when they have everyone around them making calls, they kind of feel like, wow, everyone's doing it except me. I mean, and obviously they're gonna follow. And as when they see their leaders putting in the work and making the calls, people do what you do, not what you say. So when they see it right in front of them, they can also experience it and also see how to go about it and how I mean, especially when you're around doing calls, it's like all we have to do is watch you and do what you've done and then replicate it, you know.
yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts.
Yeah, so it's an enormous tool, you know what I mean? So I know that Wendy, you and Sandra did a power hour yourselves when you, right before you guys' presentation, I think a couple of weeks ago that you guys did, or was yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago, right? And those are I like to, like, okay, so let's say, because since we're looking at scheduling as we open up the month, like let's say that I'm doing a presentation for let's say I'm scheduling a real results party for Thursday the 16th. Okay, if I'm gonna have one for Thursday the 16th, I'm gonna have a power hour on Tuesday the 14th. And the reason why is I like to have my power hours about a day or two ahead. You know, in fact, even if it's a day ahead, that's just as good. The what we do at the power hour events is we rally up the team, we create camaraderie, everyone's able to really see, you know, and feel feel the excitement and really get going. Because here's the thing, as a leader, one of the things that you don't know if your people are truly making calls. You know what I mean? You don't know if your people are truly actually out there. And the reason why is this, and see, I'm a huge believer, I'm a huge proponent of this. And you can ask Tyrone, because Tyrone and I have done business now for the last couple of years together. The more skill level you have, the more confidence you have, right? And the more confidence you have, the better you'll do. Why? Because you'll be able to. So if your people have more confidence, because they know they have the skill level to back up that confidence, then they're going to approach more people. Then they're going to talk to more people. They're going to text more people. They're going to do more presentations. Think about it this way: if you have a really good basketball game, okay, you're pretty confident because you have a pretty good basketball game. You know you're pretty good in basketball, right? But if you don't, but if you have a weak basketball game, you're not going to play. If you have a strong game, then you're gonna be confident and you're gonna play more, because you play more, you're probably gonna get more shots. So that's what power hour is for, is to help our people get that confidence in them, in themselves, in their leaders, obviously, and get some confidence, because we're teaching them skill level. Everything that I do is very hands-on training, very what I call on-the-job training. I don't really like to, like, okay, well, let's all get together and let's all do a meeting and let's all learn how to get customers. Now, if they want to learn how to get customers, then let's get on the phone with some of their people, right? And let's whip open that list and let's go and make some calls, and I'm going to teach them, and we're all going to go and get some customers together, right? So it's hands-on, it's on-the-job training. I'm not going to go set up a meeting at some restaurant so all of us can sit down and talk about how to get customers. We're going to go and get customers, and they're going to learn from that experience. Same thing goes with phone calls. If someone wants to learn how to get good at phones, I'm going to say, great. Well, you know what? If you want to get good at phone, hey, get me on the phone with some of your people, and get me on the phone with some of your prospects so you can listen to how I'm actually talking, what I'm saying. So I'm always now the only time we're ever going to set something aside to where there is a training or something like that is, well, we already have Miriam U, right? We have a tremendous amount of material in our back office that they can learn. Okay, and then of course when we have our Saturday workshops or our regional trainings, those are obviously times that you're going to set aside to to hone in on that skill. You know what I mean? So I've always been a big believer in that. So let's make sure that whenever your people are whenever your people are wanting to get better at getting customers, then you create the environment for your people to bring customers or to get customers on the line. If your people want to learn how to get more brand partners, then you teach them. You create an environment. We help them as a team. We help them by creating that environment where they can bring their prospects to a presentation or to a real results party or to whatever, right? And if they want to learn, so it's all very on-the-job training. So let's go into this month, okay, guys? We're already on the 6th of the month. Here we're sitting at Monday the 6th. Obviously, that puts us at, let me see, how many days is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 17 days away, basically 16. 14, 15 from when I'm actually traveling. So 16 days away or so, that's literally exactly about a couple of weeks from now, we're in Long Beach, California. Okay? Now, what we want to do with our teams is we want to start shifting our focus now on getting every single person, as much people as we can. This is convention season. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Convention season is convention season. There's no way around it, right? And what we have to start doing is we have to start reaching in as leaders, as teammates, as team members, and we have to start getting as much people as you can out to Long Beach, California. If you have anybody in your team that's unsure about where they're going to stay or whatever it is, let us know so we can kind of start organizing things. Because myself as a leader, I'm talking to a lot of people who are like, okay, we're going to get a room, but wow, it's a little expensive. You know anyone who needs a room so we can split it up? So let me know so I know as a leader, I know how many people are out there who need rooms or who need this and that, and we can kind of put people together. That's on 23 to 25, that event, and then that leaves us with about 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves us with 5 working days to finish out this month strong. Okay, so think about this, okay? We spend the first 2 weeks of this month pushing hard, getting as much people as we can to that event. Why? Well, we're all veterans in this game. Tyrone, you are. Wendy, you are. Ho-Oh, Deja. We're all veterans in this game, right? In this industry. And most of our people who are attending and watching this live stream, you guys know what these events do. A lot of people are like, well, why should I go? I don't know if I can I don't know if I can make it. What am I going to learn that's so new? It's not that. And if anyone's going to be looking at material, what I mean, like material substance, what I tell them is this: you can probably find, you could probably watch the live stream. For all I know, you could easily watch the live stream at home and see what's going on. But what will happen as you're there in those seats is the belief level, and you're not going to harness that when you're by yourself at home. You're not going to. I don't care what live stream you look at. You're going to have to be there in the room, especially knowing what they're going to launch. Believe me, the crowd is going to go absolutely bananas. They're gonna go crazy when they find out what we're launching and where we're headed and how we're going to go about doing it. You guys understand? They've never seen what we're doing. I mean, the industry has never seen what Nerium is doing this. What we're bringing to the table, especially when they start announcing what's going to be happening towards the first part of next year, that's going to be through the roof. Get our people there. We need to get our people there. We need to get every single person there. The belief level, what happens, okay? So our first couple of weeks, we're doing as much as we can to put people in front of the information. I'll bet you guys, and I've seen this happen just every single time I've seen this happen, the person that's going to truly shift your business on its heels might not even be in yet. They're probably going to be in from some of your activity that's going to happen before this event. They're going to get to that event. They're going to come out of that event, and your business is going to be on fire. Now, you have to know the timing of this business. You got to know the timing. There's a certain rhythm. There's a certain rhythm to the business. There's a certain right now the rhythm is we're doing everything I've been telling my leaders this from last month. You know what I mean? That this is convention season. The 30 days leading into a convention and the 30 days leading out of it, that's what we basically call conventions, pre and post, right? Pre-convention season, post-convention. Pre-convention season, what you're doing is you are pushing every single person. All the activity you're pushing into that event. You know, some people might not come because the money is tight. Let's find a way. Some people might not come because they can't get off from work. Let's find a way. You know, whenever someone says, "Bro, I don't know if I can swing this thing," I'm gonna say, "Well, let's just think about it. Let's just find a way. Let's look at let's exhaust every different angle, right? Because we all know what events do. You know what I mean? Tyrone, I'm gonna unmute you, man. What has events done for your business, my friend?
Oh man, it's been huge. You know, it's one thing, you know, to hear all this stuff and, you know, have somebody else tell you. It's a completely another thing to actually be there. It's like me telling somebody about a concert and then, you know, actually going to the concert when they can have that story or they have that feeling where they just get excited and they leave and it just blows up. You know, before one of the big conventions in our last company, I made an organic run all the way to ND just from the excitement from an event, for me making sure that I got a bunch of people in the car and we took that 7-hour trip down to another city and piled up. It was all worth it. So the events make a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tremendous difference, you know what I mean? When you really understand why these events make such a big difference in your business, you're gonna try everything you possibly can. If the way you look at it is you gotta look at it like this. If someone were to tell, oh well, I'll tell you, real story, true story. Let me see, my last company, I think of my very first convention. I'd been in for about as long as I am right now, in fact. Because I joined in July 27. So right about like October, yeah, it was like ending part of October, right? I had about 35 people there from my team. 35 people there from my team. And I made some pretty good money in that company, right? And I did very well, and I ran to ambassador fairly quick. But I had about 35 people there. At the next convention, I had about 300-400 people, something like that there. So think about what this does, okay? So if someone were to have told you guys, okay, Tyrone, or someone were to tell Wendy, or someone were to tell Ho'o, or someone were to tell Deja, if you guys can get at least 15 people from your team there, you would do a 6-figure income this year. Would you guys get 15 people there to that event? If someone told you if you could get 30 people to that event, would you guys get 30 people to that event? You have to think about there's a certain dollar amount that is attached to the amount of people. All right. As we open up the month, we have to truly understand the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room here is happening on October 23 to 25. That's the elephant in the room. As we open up the month, the big enchilada that we're looking at right now, that's convention. That's Long Beach, California. So everything that we're doing right now has to be focused on that. So now let's talk about how do we go ahead, how do we push as much people as you can into that event. Now, if we can get 2 people there, 3 people, 4, doesn't matter. Get it. I would say get someone there besides just you from your team. I mean, get someone. If you can at least get 1 person there, hey, that's a success. You know. But try as much as you can. So here we are. I'm looking, and while I'm talking, I'm writing this all down. Where is my? Did my pen drop? Oh, there it is. It dropped. Okay, so that puts us right at 6, 7, 8. So Tuesday. So tomorrow, Kona. Okay, now Tyrone or Wendy, do you have a day that you want to shoot for a Latin webinar? For a Spanish-speaking webinar that you want to do that works out good for you?
Well, Thursday we're having a real results party. That's going to be a live one. We can shoot for either Wednesday or Friday.
Okay. Wednesday. What time on Wednesday would work good for you?
I think evenings work best, like at 7:30. Well, no, because we're going to do like a pre-recorded one, right? Or we're going to do it live?
Oh, it's totally up to you. I would say I would say I like the pre-recorded thing. We could do this format of Google Hangout like this, a Hangout on air. You know, and then you can actually show the slides and all that kind of stuff. And so if that works out good for you, let's do it.
Yeah,
you want to do that?
Let's shoot for Wednesday, pre-recorded. But not 7, earlier if possible.
What time? What time? What time? Your time? I mean, because I mean that's Sandra and all them too. So.
I am open. I can do it anytime. I don't know. We can shoot for 5. 5 good?
5 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yes.
Okay, what is that? Our time? That's what 11.
That's early.
11 a.m. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
So hold on, let me make sure I got that. So Wednesday the 8th. Wednesday the 8th, 11 a.m. my time. And that's going to be... Okay, so that means, Wendy, that we're going to have to be shooting that webinar by like tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
6. Maybe we're like, how's like 5 or 6 my time work for you? How does that work for you?
5. That's
like right now.
That's
like
11
o'clock.
That's good.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okano. Okay, so Wendy, we're gonna go and get that taken. I will iron out all the details with you.
Okay.
That's gonna be huge, by the way. It's gonna be very, very powerful. Just because you can also kind of, what I mean, you can help brand yourself. Plus, it's also the people in the team who are Spanish speaking and all that.
Right.
And yeah, it's just a much much needed webinar anyway, especially for launch into Mexico and Latin America.
Elias.
Yo, what's up?
Is that webinar that you guys are gonna be in Spanish?
Yes. Yeah, that's the Latin
cool.
webinar.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely grab that link.
Yeah, and that's gonna be Wednesday. It's gonna be Wednesday, 11 a.m. Hawaii Standard, Deja. So, okay, now, so Wednesday evening, 7 p.m., we have the YEP webinar. And obviously that's going to be, now, I know these guys, they wake up probably around 11 a.m. or noon or something like that. So I was thinking that something later on in the evening would probably work out good. But what do you think, Okano? Does that work out good for you guys and Kano and all them?
Yeah, probably later on in the evening would be perfect.
Like the 7 o'clock work good, do you think, or?
7 o'clock should be good.
Okay, so that's going to be Wednesday, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time?
Yeah, Hawaii Standard. Yeah. So, okay, so here's the thing. If that's going to be a pre-recorded webinar, I'll make it look live. But then I want to have a few of you guys on there, probably, obviously, whoever is YEP in our group jumping on. But O'Connor, you're probably going to be leading the charge on that one, and then Deja, and if Kanoa is available, then great. That means that we're going to have to be recording that one probably by tomorrow as well to get that done. So what time is good for you? We'll start off with you, and then
to record it.
Yeah, to record it. It's going to be like this.
Any time today. I mean, tomorrow. I mean, anytime tomorrow should be good. I just have a few meetups and stuff, but I should be able to work around it.
Okay, so Arizona is Pacific Standard Time, right? That's like 3 hours ahead of night.
3 hours ahead of Hawaii, yeah. Whatever. I think it's Pacific. I don't know. It's 3 hours ahead of Hawaii.
So it's 8:49 p.m. right now over there.
It is 8:49.
Okay. Do you want to let's go ahead and record that tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, tomorrow we're gonna do that at 2 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Will that work for you?
2 p.m. So 5. Yep. Should be good.
Okay. Cool. Cool. 2 p.m.
Is it good for Deja though? Is Deja working?
Deja, does that work out good for you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, well, I have work till 4, but I can try and run over to some place with Wi-Fi.
Well, if you guys want, we could do 6. I mean.
Well, I get off at 4, so any time after 4 would be solid.
Oh shoot! But we got the presentation over here in Kalakaua at 7.
Oh, that's right.
4:30. So I got Wendy at 5 our time. Okay, well, you know what? I know you guys are up to like really late anyway, so let's figure something out. Maybe we could do something after the presentation.
After our presentation at your parents' house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Hole will be up.
Okay. I don't sleep.
Hope not.
I'm up saving lives, Superman action. don't tell anyone that though. That's Tina's 5 right there.
Okay, cool. So we'll do the YEP recording like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Okay. Tyrone, anything on your schedule, bro, that you wanted to shoot out to the team, man? That you want to make sure that we all have down?
No, man. We just River results parties here every Tuesday and Friday.
That's in Arkansas, right?
Yeah, we're just rocking it. That's it. We're going after those businesses, man.
Right. Okay, man. That's all there is to it. So that's every Tuesday and Friday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here's one thing I was going to be doing as well. Tell me what you guys think about this. I was going to have Evan, and these are all separate videos now. They're going to last about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Me, Evan, we're going to have Leslie, we're going to have Bill Boone, and we're going to Ron Forster. And when we get up there to Long Beach in a couple weeks, I'm going to have one I want to have one with Mark Smith, and they're going to be 2.5 minute to 3 minute videos, and they're all going to be Real Results Party closeout videos, and it's going to seem like we're actually there live, but you'll be able to choose any which one of us to actually close out that to close out that party. You know what I mean? So you can actually choose from any one of us. So you can actually have a Real Results Party with your people, and you can say, listen, I want you guys to meet up. I want you guys to I want you guys to meet my my upline. His name is Elias Calejo, and he wants to say a couple things. And so I'm gonna get on there and I'm going, hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm glad you guys came in. Spend a few minutes with us. And then you can say, hey, hey, hold on, Evan is gonna, and so it's gonna look like it's live, like closeouts, but it's just a little something. It's like a message from us as upline to our entire organization, so that we're able to close out Real Results parties 24/7, no matter what day, no matter what time. Because we pretty much always say the same stuff anyway. And that was the one thing that I thought about like a while back. I was like, you know, I'm saying the same stuff at every single results party closeout when I'm Skype, you know, closing someone. I mean, why not just like why not just shoot a pre-recorded Skype closeout, since it always pretty much is the same anyway, right? And having a pre-recorded closeout, and you guys able to, and of course we're going to do some training on how to actually position that closeout is going to be huge too. Okay, perfect. So we've got that. That takes care of this week, and then moving on throughout the week or throughout the month. Now we're going to have probably a couple of times a week. We're going to have YEP webinars, presentation. We're going to have a couple of Latin presentations. We're going to have a couple of, I would say maybe, Gen Y, or even, Gen X or baby boomer presentation. We'll have one of those or two of those. And we'll have one that's really geared towards maybe, professionals, and it'll all be within Mission 1000. It'll all be within M1K. So, and that'll be huge tools. That'll be a huge value for you folks as well. So when your people are looking at, obviously, why should I join this team versus anything else? They're going to see the cutting edge, and believe me, there's a ton more stuff that we're going to be rolling out as well. Watch what I'm going to be doing over the next week or so with the pre-recorded, the overview call. Watch that one. That one's going to come from left field. And so I've been working behind the scenes on that. Watch what we do for our team branding when it comes to video marketing on the internet, in the Latin market, in the Korean market, in the everywhere market. Watch what we do there. Watch what we do in search engines. You guys will see what we're going to be doing there. We're going to be doing some phenomenal things. Hey, listen, Mission 1000 is, we're going to be a brand to be reckoned with, that's for sure. We're going to do some crazy, crazy things. And we just think so big, you know what I mean? That's just the way, that's the only way to play with us, right? We think so large. Evan, myself, you got Evan, who's like the master publicist guy, right? He's like really good with the book releases, with that, this and that, as a co-author, with the video. The guy's all over the place, right? So he's really good at that. You got me, who's more of like the business, more of the online internet marketer type, and then, I'm on stages and this. That's always really good. You've got, Ron and Leslie, who have a third of the company underneath them, #1 earners besides the master distributor. That's huge, right? So we have a crew of people that we think large, we think big here. So just keep your eyes open for that one. So I'm looking now at the calendar. That leaves us now with these next. Now here's what I would suggest. I would probably, and I know Wendy you do, I know Tyrone you do. You want to have a real results party this month, because we just can't hit everybody, right? The reason why I'm really pushing hard this month on these webinars is because we need to push so much activity going into this convention. And we just can't be every single. We don't want our people to be, hoarding all of their people in for the one real results party that we're having. The one presentation in their city. We want them to be firing out every single prospect that they have to this one, to that one, to this webinar, to that webinar, to this conference call, to that conference call. And we want them to be pushing all. We don't want them to be waiting for the one presentation a week. Does that make sense? So we want to teach our people to be meeting up and to be doing the activity that leads up to having a successful large room presentation. In order to have a successful large room presentation, you need to have a lot of successful small room presentations. It never happens to where you go from nothing to filling out a hotel ballroom. When I go into someone's town and I say, okay, well, I'm going to come into your town. How many people do you think we're going to have? Wow. Oh, and they tell me something like 50 or 100 people. And I say, okay, well, cool. How many small room presentations are we having in that market? And they tell me like, oh, none. Oh, I know. I'm expecting probably about 5 or 10 people, pretty much, right? Because you need to have a lot of small room presentations happening in order to fuel the large room presentations. Hopefully that makes sense. So I would certainly have those. large room presentations, you want to have one, certainly at least one, maybe even two before convention. That means, okay, because I'm already leaving. I'm out of Hawaii by Tuesday the 21st. Okay, so that week I'm out. I'm gone. And then that means that this week and next week for Hawaii is pretty much dialed in already. So I'm here on the Big Island. I'm going to be doing the Tuesday, and then the Tuesday the 7th and Tuesday the 14th. And then I think they've been having the ladies' nights on Thursdays. So I might go and close out those presentations here on the Big Island. So they have those on Thursdays, the ladies' nights. Those have been working out really well too. I know Tyrone, you were telling me the other day, man, the ladies' nights, those are awesome. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just they have a level of trust, And as a guy, I can't really stand up there and really go into detail on Nerium Firm and why, and I can't. That's not my position, That's not. And so, but when a woman is up there and they know the struggle or whatever it is, then the trust level goes a lot higher. So I know that that's not my game. As a marketer, I understand that's not my angle. So I have the women really take care of that, and it's just phenomenal results. So the ladies' nights, if you're not having those in your marketplace yet, I'm going to say, man, have the ladies' nights. Because they're just so much more loose. They're so much more relaxed. There's so much, at the ladies' nights. So certainly have them. I haven't done the wine and cheese thing yet. I know Leslie says that they do those. I know Tyrone said that those things worked out really good. Whole Counter, give me an update on the Arizona marketplace, bro.
Arizona's nice, It's about to pop off. We had a few little small meetings, got to meet a lot of people, and it was a lot more kind of breaking it in. Met a lot of new people, built rapport with a bunch of people, and now we're just gonna start blasting. I just needed to come up here, show face, and have everyone kind of see me, get to know who I am, so that 2 days on the road, like, oh, hey, it's Lino, from the party, whatever it was, from the little get together, we had the open house, whatever it is, and then from there we'll go at it. So it was good. It was cool. It was good to meet a lot of people, and definitely built a lot of relationships, expanded my contact book or my contacts, and now we're just gonna be blasting them out. So
good. How's Jasmine's folks down there doing?
Jasmine's what?
Jasmine, she has some folks there, right?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, that's what I stayed with. So they had a huge open house for the new house, and so a bunch of her family was there. A lot of people interested. Definitely, a lot of people are going to be getting closed this week. So
good.
Just got to follow up and close, and follow up, close, and keep it going. So yeah, it was good. Nice. Arizona's nice. Yeah, it was good stuff. So
nice, awesome. I know, Deja, you've been here on the Big Island. You were here for the last couple of things. I know that you got a pretty fast-growing organization. I know you're pretty excited about that. Brought in a few pretty key people this past whatever month or so. Tyrone, I know that you're getting ready to jump off with a huge run this month. So, what are some of the things you're excited about this month, man? I'm just kind of curious.
Man, for all our spa people to finally get with it, man. I have a meeting at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Looks like that thing is going to go full-fledged, blowing it up, man, with about 5 new people coming onto the team. So that should be huge itself, and all of them are talking about coming to Long Beach. So,
whoa,
we'll get the details tomorrow at 9 a.m. when we all sit down over coffee.
Nice. Okay, good. Wendy, how about you? What are you excited about? What are you looking forward to this month?
I'm excited about getting these people from Mexico signed up. Tomorrow we should have 2 that are signing up. So we have that going, just making a lot of good connections, building that relationship, and getting them to feel comfortable. Because not having someone there with them in that country, I'm sure they have their little concerns. So just building that relationship, they can feel comfortable that, we're with them from the very beginning, and we're going to be working with them.
Okay, good. And were they there at that Mexico event as well?
Yes, yes. 2 of them were there.
Nice. What'd they say? I mean, well, I think that close to like what?
Yeah, no. Let me tell you, the message we got back from them was amazing. They were just like, "Esto es lo máximo." It's like it's the best thing they've ever seen. You know, just the whole momentum, the amount of people that were there, the excitement. You know, this one lady, she's never experienced anything like that. She says, you know, I knew there were going to be a lot of people, but wow, she was just so impressed with everything, and she's excited. And we had a 3-way call today, so that went very well. So we should see some things happening by tomorrow.
Nice, nice. Well, awesome. Well, I thank you guys for everything you guys are doing. I know that Ron and Evan, they've been out of the country. They've been there in Mexico, you know, and traveling all over the place, especially Evan, really just trying to help build the infrastructure for the organization and, you know, helping us build this legacy run. Guys, here's a takeaway here for tonight as we open up this month. The takeaway is this. For the next 2 weeks, we're doing whatever we can to get as much people as we can into the funnel, to get them into our business, and we want to get them to Long Beach. We want to get them to the event. We want to get them to the event. That also means that all of your team, you're probably having some team rallies. You're probably having some team conference calls. You know, you're probably having some whatever. Hey, who's going? Maybe you want to, you know, do some incentives, or, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to do whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, we are getting your team, we're getting your prospects, we're getting whoever it is, getting them out to Long Beach, California. Now, coming out of Long Beach, we're going to have a very specific plan of action based on the news that you guys are going to be hearing coming out of Long Beach, right? Based on all that stuff and the new stuff and whatever, we're going to have a very specific plan of action coming out of Long Beach. Honestly, I truly think that this will be one of the bigger months I think that any of you guys have ever seen, you know, in your career in this industry, just because this is, I mean, the timing, right? So the timing is this. We're holding a real results party, a live one in your house, in your city, at least once a week before the event, okay? If you've already got that checked, congratulations. You're at least having 1 or 2 conference calls with your team, rallying them up to get, and you want a head count. By this week, you are going to want a head count how many prospects and or brand partners you have going to Long Beach with you. By this week, you want to know who's going, who's already guaranteed, got their plane tickets, who needs help with that, who needs hotel rooms, who's staying where. You want to have that all ironed out by this week, because it's going to start getting crazy, right? You don't want to be trying to play the last-minute musical chair thing, especially when it comes to rooms, because that's a nightmare. And then let us know. Please report to me. Let me know. Let me know, all right? So I kind of know where we're all at as a team. So we're having at least 1 local presentation in your city, this, you know, every week up until, so that means 1. So like, let's say you do them every Thursday. The 9th, and that's the 9th and the 16th, basically, right? So the 9th and the 16th. The Thursday after that, we're already right in the middle of Long Beach, okay? Coming out of Long Beach, here's what I would suggest. That Tuesday, the 28th, or Thursday, the 30th, they're going to want to have a large room presentation scheduled, okay? Somewhere in your city, somewhere with your team, and you're going to want to have something happening either the Tuesday the 28th, Wednesday the 29th, Thursday the 30th. The earlier the better. I would say Tuesday the 28th, you might already want to throw that down on schedule already. And you want to schedule something big, you know, like some type of, you know, hotel venue or some type of big house meeting or a large living room and just packing it out, okay? And I'm telling you guys this for a reason, because I kind of know what's going to be going down. But that week is going to be big, guys. Make sure we're all there. I know that every single one of you guys here on the admin side are already going. Do we have any other questions? I know that we have. Well, I never even opened up the chat box. But do we have any questions? Do we have any Any thoughts? Anything you guys need to bring forward? Are we all good? Are we ready to rock? Okay, cool. Guys, let's rock. October is going to be a big month. I'm excited for you guys. Mission 1000 is doing some huge things. Long Beach is the end game this month. That's all there is to it. We're in convention season. Fill up that calendar. The replay is going to be available. The link, I will post the link on the on the team page. So guys, thank you guys so much once again for joining us as we opened up the month, and we will return and report. Please return and report. Let me know what you guys need help with. If you guys need to seriously get going with your biz, or you guys feel like you're kind of like at a place where you could be getting faster traction, or whatever, then let me know. Call me up. Please reach out. Please reach out, and I want to know what we need to do to help you out, because there's always an answer, no matter what. There's always an answer, no matter what. I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've helped people. I've helped a lot of people. Let's just put it that way. So whatever the concern, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like, wow, I'm just not really getting this thing, I'm not really getting the rhythm here, what do I need to do? Let me know. I know for me it was a whole different ball game for me. It's been a very different ball game, because I understand, that I don't have the real quick, like, boom, but we have the stability. This is sticky. This is a sticky space. And it's not a lot of hype. It's a lot of excitement, but it's not a lot of hype. So it's, if you're having a hard time feeling the rhythm, getting the pace, then call me up and let me know. We want to know. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much I appreciate you guys for jumping on. We shall see you guys then. Bye-bye.